Well, hello and welcome again to the Pastor Study. I'm Ray Bertolet. Sometimes you feel small. Do you feel like there's nothing that you can do? You're not famous. You're not well known. You're just not that kind of an individual. Well, there's hope, and hope that comes from the scriptures from a tiny town that we all know today. In Micah chapter 5, verse 2, it says, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are little among thousands of Judah, yet out of you shall come forth to me the one to be ruler of Israel, whose goings forth are from old, from everlasting." This is a prophecy concerning the birth of Jesus Christ. And we see in Luke chapter 2, Joseph went down from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Power cords are connecting. What Christ said, what God said in Micah, were fulfilled with Christ in Luke. And all of the things, as you look at the stories of the birth of Jesus Christ, all of those things that had to happen for them to get to, they didn't live in Bethlehem. They wouldn't have traveled there in Bethlehem. Every pregnant mother knows you do not take that kind of a trip when you're that pregnant. And yet, out of necessity, out of requirement of the law of the land, they had to go. They had no choice, because God was fulfilling what he said through the prophet Micah, so that they would be in Bethlehem when Christ would be born. That's how God works. Everything comes together. Think about it. All the fine details come together in God's time. Trust you think about it. Read the story in the Gospel of Luke, in the beginning of the Gospel of Matthew, in the birth and pronouncement of Jesus Christ. Till next time in the Pastor Study, I'm Ray Bertolet saying goodbye.